Hi everyone and welcome back to, oh my god, I'm fixing my camera, but I just kept here. I'm just going to show you. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I just want to explain the tips how you can do a deep flush as super is going on. So I'm back again. I don't know what's wrong with my network, but I just want to show you in this video how you're going to be doing a deep flush as a breastfeeding mother, as I always. Hey, how are you? Long time me not doing live, but I'm often back. So today's video, I just want to talk about the deep flush. Everyone should be asking me, um is it a must that breastfeeding should be painful? The answer is no, but often difficult. So breastfeeding is the best time to bond with your baby. Breastfeeding is super. You want breastfeeding positions? Oh my god. So okay, if at all you want to talk about breastfeeding position in the next video, oh, just click back in my other videos. That's where I talked about the breastfeeding positions. So in that case, today I'm going to talk about a deep flush. How are you, my beautiful queen? I saw you've been there for me. So in today's video, I'm just going to talk about the deep flush. I'm going to show you practically how you can do a deep flush. Remember, breastfeeding, all it starts with a deep flush. A deep flush is going to support the, and if at all you do a poor flush, you're going to have breast pain. Another thing you're going to be having, you're going to face uh, low milk supply, difficulty in the positioning while breastfeeding. So everything is not going to move by your way if at all you don't mind about your breastfeeding positions. No, your latch. So latch, always you have to put in mind that super supply is the best way. So if at all you want to make sure that you have a super supply, so today I'm going to talk about a deep latch. A deep latch, this is what I'm talking about. So breastfeeding your baby, so you have to hold your baby like this. Then you get your baby's head like this. You see the baby's head? This is the nose. Perhaps this is the nipple. So put the baby in your chair. So how many positions? We have 6 breastfeeding positions. Yeah, we have 6. There is the lead back breast positions like this. We have the lead bar, like we have the sleeping breastfeeding position, but lying on the sides. We have the pillow breastfeeding position, those are 3. We have the sideline breastfeeding position, those are 4. We have the in positions, and those are 5. And we have the normal breastfeeding position, like when the baby you're seated and the baby is breastfeeding, is looking into you like this. That is also another breastfeeding position. I think I have answered your question. Show all the 6 breastfeeding position, but in today's video I'm not talking about the breastfeeding position, but I have to do that. Okay, since it's a live video, so it's gonna take long before we go back to that. Okay, all right, I gotta do that, don't worry. So the first breastfeeding position, we have this breastfeeding position, this one. Okay, I have this breastfeeding position, you understand? So the next breastfeeding position, I have this breastfeeding position. I'll breastfeed my baby in this side like this. Then another breastfeeding position is breastfeeding my baby under the pillow. Because so that wasn't, you put the pillow, then you pull your hand like this. Then this is another breastfeeding position. Another breastfeeding position is lying back like this. This is also another breastfeeding position. This kind of breastfeeding position, you can breastfeed your baby in the sides at the same time in a seat. Another breastfeeding position is the sleeping position, but where am I now? I cannot do the sleeping position. So in that case, I will definitely do that in the next video when I'm talking about the position. But I have done a lot of videos when I'm talking about the breastfeeding positions. I think you've seen that. Or just go and click in my videos. That's where you're going to see all the breastfeeding, 6 breastfeeding positions. I think I've answered your question. Are we clear? So back to the business when I was talking about a deep latch, how you can do a deep latch. Breastfeeding is easy, but often it's difficult if at all you don't take a proper look while breastfeeding your baby. So you see this baby right here. When you're breastfeeding your baby like this, always this kind of shot is not easy for breastfeeding mother. It's not a good shot because now putting in the blood, then removing the breast and start breastfeeding my baby. Here is the issue coming from. This is the first sign of a poor latch, and a poor latch, like the baby is not taking enough milk, so the baby won't gain weight. That's when you're going to be seeing your baby The baby is glowing, the baby is pretending taking milk, but the milk is not, the baby is not gaining any weight. How to know when the baby is hungry? The babies often cry when they are hungry. Another thing, some babies won't cry when they are hungry, but you have to make a schedule as a mother. That is really a good question. So babies, sometimes you don't have to wait for them to cry first. But the best thing to do is to check your baby, to make your schedule that each and every 1 hour and a half I have to be checking my baby whether my baby is full or not. So because sometimes they will cry, they will get distracted, like they will get uncomfortable, like they will be crying time to time, but others they don't cry. So they will be empty and they will not be, you will not know that the baby is hungry. So in that case, you have to check your baby often and make sure when you're breastfeeding your baby, breastfeed your baby and make sure that the baby is completely full before you take the baby to bed. So make sure that you're leaving the baby fully before you empty the breast, and make sure that you can breastfeed your baby almost 30 minutes. The first time that the baby is full, baby sweating, and once they are full they will just let the breast go by them. So it's not your job to pull out the breast. So it's the baby's duty to pull out when they are tired. Even if they are little, they know how to do it out. So they will definitely pull the breast away because they are done. So I think I've answered that as well. Oh, we have dogs around. Oh my god. So another thing, back to the latch. So when you're breastfeeding your baby, a deep latch, you're going to get your nipple like this, punch it on the baby's nose like this. This is going to help your baby to open the mouth wider. So once the baby opens the mouth wider like this, then you're going to put the nipple inside like this. The nipple should go inside and it will help the baby to open the mouth wider to put all the circle there, the dark circle around the nipple or around the areola, like around the nipple. So in that case the baby is going to be having a deep latch. I think we're getting that. A deep latch even in a sleeping position, but the best position where you can do a deep latch is the lying side position. ah I am here, madam. Hey, Shaka, Uganda. Really appreciate your time, guys. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. So I was talking about the best position whereby you can do a deep latch. If at all you cannot do it, but the best way you can do it while seated. But if at all you cannot do it while seated, I would suggest if at all you do it in the night. This is the best position, the lying side position. Why? At times, sometimes some mothers they have bigger breast than the baby's head. So in that case, what you have to do, you just have to lie down. Once you lie down, this is going to lower down the lay down, like the lay down of the breast flow, it's going to lay down. So in that case, you're going to be giving out the enough milk to the baby. At the same time, it's going to help you to have a deep latch, to have the best deep latch. So if at all your flow, it has been super fast, you try the lying side breastfeeding position. So that is going to help you to have a better breastfeeding position, and it's going to do a deep latch as well. Another thing, the deep latch will not come if at all you don't have breast milk. Always put it in the mind that taking a breastfeeding mother or a new mother should always be taking shower, and a warm shower, it's going to help to increase your breast milk supply. So the first thing you have to do and increase your breast milk supply, to do that good latch we are talking about, you have to be having enough milk while breastfeeding your baby. So always make sure that you take things which are going to increase the breast milk supply. Let's talk about fenugreek seeds. Let's talk about fennel seeds. Let's talk about carrots. Carrots are going to help to increase your breast milk supply. Let's talk about low garlic meal, like low garlic. It's going to help to increase your breast milk supply. And I think let's talk about water, warm water, even water, normal water. At least take 8 glasses a day. 8 glasses a day. It's going to help to increase your breast milk supply. Another thing, pull out the stress. Keep all your mind and the love to your baby. This is going to help to increase your breast milk supply. Give all the love to the baby, to you, to bond with the baby. So always make sure that you put it in the mind that breastfeeding is the best decision you took. Once you decided to get pregnant, or once you become pregnant, from day one, that's when you become a mother. So keep it in a practice. Like, you have anything to do, but you have to keep in mind that a breastfeeding mother should always do this, shouldn't do this, should always do this, shouldn't do that. So a deep Latch is the beginning feeding journey. So always make sure that the way you hold your baby, the way you help yourself to bond with your baby, the way you help yourself to increase your breast milk supply naturally, some natural. Before you look for medication, try it yourself and do it naturally at home. I have been a mother for 1 year and now 7 months. Yeah, 1 year and 7 months. I have experience according to what I've seen as a mother. So in that case, I want to share that with you and have a better breastfeeding journey. Breastfeeding is beautiful. Breastfeeding is the best time you can bond with your baby, and breastfeeding your baby, it's the best food. Breast milk is the best food you can offer to your baby, and it's the best even to you, Adam, as a mother. You have to breastfeed your baby to avoid to lower the risks of cancer. If at all you want to gain, like, to lose weight as a breastfeeding mother, keep breastfeeding your baby. So in this video, that's what I have talked about. But if at all you've liked my video, but you can ask me anything. So the person who was asking about the breastfeeding positions, I have a lot of videos when I was talking about the 6 breastfeeding positions. I talked about the sitting position, I talked about the laid back breastfeeding position, I talked about the side lying down breastfeeding position, and I talked about the pillow breastfeeding position and firstly, like, sideline breastfeeding positions. I think that's good. So keep breastfeeding your baby. Keep in mind that breastfeeding is the best thing you can do. Breastfeeding is super good, super healthy, and it does not have any kind of side effects unless it was told from the for breastfeeding. But what I can say, breastfeeding is the best decision all mothers can choose. As I did that, I breastfeeded my baby and I made sure that my baby got enough it can get as a baby. So guys, really appreciate your time. You always there for me, and I really do appreciate your super time. Whenever I'm out here, you're always there for me. So I think I have gave out the reasons how you can do a deep Latch for those who are just coming now. To, like, punch the, let's call this is the nipple, punch it, like, try to push it on the baby's nose. It's going to baby the energy to open up the mouth wider like this. Once the baby does that, then put the nipple inside the baby's mouth, and once happens, then make sure that the baby does not only take the nipple, it takes all the dark area that is going to help to dark a deep Latch. You're going to avoid breast pain while breastfeeding, at the same time breast engorgement, clogged dust while breastfeeding. You're going to have a good breastfeeding journey because it's super nice and super sweet when you're breastfeeding your baby. Oh, so I think I'm saying goodbye today, but really appreciate, keep on supporting me. Well, I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Love you all. Ciao, ciao.